Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 8 of my Let's Play of Prison Architect. So, we're kind of in the middle, and I've got to pause right now, we're in the middle of our inmate nutrition research, and we're kind of hoping that, everyone's not going to get seriously upset about this, because they're basically eating one type of really terrible food for a while, which may be a problem, but we're going to try to work through it. The other thing is once that's finished, once we've completed the single low quality, low variety meal for 2 days, we're going to be serving 3 high variety, high quality meals for 2 days, and that's when we're going to want to take in more prisoners because everyone's going to be happy during this time. So I'm thinking we're at 44-64 right now. We might want to actually add another cell block relatively soon, and I think how I'm going to do this, we're going to need more shower space, we're going to need a bigger canteen, so we might as well just extend this area up a little bit, and then what we'll do is the shower will obviously just go up this way, the canteen will obviously just expand that way, but these 3 rooms we could turn into something else. Maybe we'll turn it into like a CCTV station, like monitoring or something like that. And I've never really done CCTV. I'm not really even sure how it works. I assume that maybe it would be under patrols or something, but it doesn't look like it. Let's check the objects real quick. I know I saw a CCTV monitor. Yeah, CCTV monitor. Connects to other wired objects. High powered. Yeah, I guess I really don't know how CCTV works. So, I don't see like a camera or something. I would think that there'd have to be like someplace that they sit down and monitor it from a camera, but I could be completely off base on this, and maybe you just put one of these, like, say in a room that you don't have it, and it just kind of monitors itself. Who knows? We do have another visitor table purchased for some reason, so we might as well put that down. There's really no reason not to. And let's see. So yeah, I think maybe we'll work on another cell block, maybe up here. The only thing is, if we put all these cell blocks like that, because we could probably put one here, maybe even put one here, we don't want to box ourselves in too much. We want to make sure that we have all this kind of in the central area of the prison. So I don't know, there needs to be a little bit of planning behind this, so let's go ahead and do that. I know the game is kind of paused right now, so we'll put it on play, but we won't put it too far or anything like that. So let's see, if we're gonna build this out, we're probably gonna want to go maybe double the size here, and then this will be a walkway. And then let's see, if we have more objects, what could we fit in here? We could fit a table here. Well, a table would essentially be that size. We could fit, oh, that's a little bit too long. And like that. So that would be another set of tables. Would we want another set here? We could do that. And if 8 people can sit at a table, 8, that's 32, plus 40, 48, sorry, trying to do math in my head, we double that to almost 100 by doing that, and then we could actually put 2 more sets of tables there. Could we fit another set? We could. That's a ton of tables. The only thing is, I think maybe we wouldn't want to do these. We'd probably want to put some more serving tables in, which are 5, so that would be like that. That probably wouldn't be bad. Maybe we could even bring them one further like that. Yeah, I think that is pretty good for a canteen. So let's see. So that if we bring out the rest of this building in the same way. That was completely wrong. We'll try with walls this time. Like that. So then this would become a shower. And that would all be showers in here. Then we'd have this big space up there. That's probably not terrible, to be honest. We could probably do that construction and be pretty happy with it. We have 33,000, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the things we want to work on. So we'll leave that drawn up. The other thing is we're going to want the classrooms to get done relatively soon for when we start taking in more prisoners. And let's take a look over here. We could wipe that out. We already have a water pump there. And wipe out that and that. Whoops. I don't know at what point we lost our... Whoops. Wow, I'm just misclicking all over the place. There we go. That way we know we can put more capacitors there. I think that'll be enough space for showers, honestly. Maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of fence this all off a little bit better. Eventually we're going to have to come up with a better solution for our fence so that we don't have to keep moving it out every time. But for now I think that's okay. Let's take a look at our grants. Tool cleanup, crackdown on drugs, we already talked about those. We can get those relatively easy. Cell block C, we're a little over halfway there. If we add another cell block, that would put us at 80. So we'd have to add about 2 more cell blocks to actually get this. Let's take a look here. I think one of the things I might want to do is even all these cell blocks up. So again, we're going to go into the planning stage and see exactly how long this is. Is that 12? Oh, that's 11. So it would still be off by 1 if we did that. So we don't want to do that. Let's take another look though. What if we did 1 closer? So it's like that. That would be 12 by 28. And I think that's actually the right dimensions for this. But I don't think we really want to do that. I think that would make that look a little bit crummy. So maybe instead of doing that, we'll just make these, whoops, these a little bit, alright, I don't know what's going on there, but if we made these a little bigger, say we took them to here, the only problem with that being one of the cells would be an awkward shape, because as you can see, they're staggered one. This wall's actually right there. So, but let's see what we can work out here. If we do, that's also wrong. Let's see. So that would be 1, 2. We'd be putting them all here like that. Putting another wall right here like that. And luckily these prisoners are pretty well behaved. I mean, we do have a little bit of danger right now, but I don't think it's that major. Like that, and maybe like that. Have like a deluxe cell on the end or something. Or maybe that could be solitary. I mean, I don't really want to do solitary that big, so let's see, maybe we can work something else out. No, we really can't. I really don't want to have solitary in the middle of the cell block. So I think maybe we would turn that into solitary down there. But that's not a bad plan. I wish there was a way to copy this entire plan to right here. I think that would be kind of cool. But alright, let's close this. So they're all kind of in the shower, but not really. Why aren't you? Were you guys just hanging out in there and no one was actually taking a shower? Oh, I guess their hygiene need was really low, so I guess that's fine. So they got free time right now. Everyone's kind of milling about. Probably put another yard in somewhere as well. And I don't think we'll want to put it right here, but we'll probably have to put one somewhere. Maybe down here we'll put one, because assuming we put more cell blocks down this way, that's definitely a possibility. So the danger is rising, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly food related, but they're going to get their meal for the day at 8, I believe. Let's check the regime. Yeah, they're going to be able to eat here at 8, and then we're going to be pretty close to done. So let's speed things up a little bit. That should calm them down quite a bit, hopefully. Hopefully there's enough meals to feed everyone. It looks like there's going to be. Except for those guys that got caught with contraband, they're not going to get to eat, which is going to make them pretty upset. But everyone else should at least get that meal for the day. And all we've got to do is get this to 100%, which shouldn't be that bad. Oh, it is just filthy in there. I'm not sure really what that is on the floor, whether a janitor cleans that up or what. Or maybe that's contraband of some sort on the floor and we need to do a shakedown. Whoa, a lot of people got caught there, but... Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think that it's good that all those prisoners are still red. Let's go to the needs again and see. Actually, their food need is... it's not critical right now. It's probably going to be pretty low by the end of the day, but we're going to muscle our way through it. So hopefully we'll make some license plates. The other thing that we need to do, these are just going to stack up here until we build a export center. So I think we'll do that right now. We'll slow this down a little bit, and we'll rezone some things. So exports is where everything goes to leave the prison, basically. So we'll rezone this entire zone as exports. And then we'll take and put our garbage, which is here. We'll just drop that across the street because we don't really need a huge place for garbage. And it doesn't matter if it's unsecured, so because our staff is going to be the ones carrying it out anyways. So now they should start taking these license plates. Yep, he's moving it to exports, then it'll be loaded onto the truck from there. So that's how you actually get paid for the license plates and furniture and all that good stuff. So uh-oh, who got caught with a spoon now? Come on, guys. I know you're unhappy because of this, you know, random searching and all that, but there's no need for trying to get away. Alright, let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring our fence out a little bit so that we can at least get these to be the same size. I think that's the next step. And while they're working on that, we'll also be working up here. Just like this, and like that, and that should allow us to build this area without having anyone escape, which is good. We never want escapes. That is pretty much our chief objective, is to keep the prisoners from escaping. So as long as we're doing that, we're doing a good job. We're making a lot of license plates. We're making a decent amount. I mean, if these stacks sell for, that's probably about 500 bucks right there. And considering we only have a couple people actually trained to work in the shop, I don't think that's that bad. Really? Come on. These guys. Once we get a classroom up and running, some of these people that are, you know, just kind of milling about will actually go and take classes in the classroom. So, a drill. Come on, guys. At least they're getting caught, I guess. Man, now his whole cell's gonna get searched, so that's good. Is there... you kind of look like you're outside the walls, and that's making me a little bit uncomfortable, so gonna go ahead and deploy a guard right there just in case. You go right there. Okay, he must just be like stuck in the walls and not actually messed up. But it looks like there's laundry on everyone's bed that's done, so our prisoners are at least doing a decent job of that. I actually didn't realize we had this many cell blocks. We have quite a few. Let's speed things up a little bit. See if they're done with any of these fences yet. Okay, they're done with this one, so we'll slow things back down, and we'll tell them to demolish these walls. Be very careful not to actually demolish anything that's gonna let prisoners escape. There we go, that should take care of that. And while they're doing that, we'll lay out the planning for this other cell block. Right, like that. Get rid of that. That's not a wall. They're still buying sheet metal, which is good. How many extra cells will that give us? That'll give us 4 extra cells because we'll be moving solitary down. So that's 8. That'll give us 16. That's pretty much an entire cell block that we've kind of tacked onto the end of that. And we're still working. Let's speed things up a little bit. How close are we? We're only at 60% of that goal. That makes me worry a little bit. And we can get rid of this planning. It's for some reason driving me nuts, so go ahead and get rid of those. And we've got that fence in now. Hopefully the whole thing is there. Yeah, it is. So we'll have them rip down these walls as well. And some of you might be wondering, like I said before, we could run a fence around the entire facility and not have to expand out like that, but fences actually cost some money to build. They're only $3 a piece, but still, I feel like that would be a little bit wasteful. So that's why we're not doing it right now. Alright, so we've got free time. The danger level is still relatively low, even though everyone's pretty hungry. I think we're gonna be okay though. And thank goodness our clothing need is being fulfilled, because otherwise that would just be one more thing that they'd be upset about. And I think there's nope, still free time. They'll be going to sleep soon though. So we got our exports taken care of. Yeah, the trash is working just fine the way it is. So where are those guys going to clean? Oh, up in the chief's office and all that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Alright, well, I'm going to let this run for a little bit, guys, and maybe I'll pause the recording and catch back up with you guys once we're done sleeping here, because I think it's kind of pointless. I don't plan on doing anything right now. So, like I said, I'll catch back up with you guys in just a little bit, and it should be the next morning. Alright guys, so we're back. It's not quite morning yet. A couple hours have passed, if that. But I decided that while it's nighttime, I'm going to add in some much needed lighting. Kind of just around the prison, because it's pretty dark here. There's the warden checking up on things, probably gonna take a rest. Unfortunately, you have to kind of put these lights on the path, which I think makes it look pretty bad, but yeah, we don't really have a choice. It's really dark and kind of just ridiculous here. Let's get rid of this light actually. Have to dismantle that. But yeah, that'll light up that area at least. And we're getting pretty close to this objective here. Not quite there just yet, but pretty darn close. And we've got plenty of license plates. Let's actually take a look at the deployment here. Is there anyone else that's qualified in here? Qualified, 6 only. Okay, so no, there isn't anyone else. Okay, good. They actually are using the shower. Before, everyone was kind of just milling about like they are right now. But as long as they're actually taking showers and fulfilling that need, I'm good with that. So they should be getting fed here in a little bit. Yeah, it's almost food time. That should take care of some of this danger level. And we'll go back to the needs, because we have to kind of, yeah, they're pretty upset about their food situation right now, which I don't blame them. We're kind of mistreating them. I guess this is kind of like an experiment in human, reactions to, poor quality of food. I don't know why you would actually want to do that, but I mean, whatever. Oh, now they're pretty upset. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to, once we get credit for this. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. It's definitely getting bad. Just eat. There's sort of enough food for you all. Yeah, I don't like to see, 4 or more exclamation points there. That usually means something's about to go down. But like I was saying, I think we should probably do a shakedown today, since people are pretty upset, and we definitely don't want them to be upset with weapons. So, okay. We're 93% complete. Come on, we can do this. 95%. Does it say what this is? Well, at least the janitors are cleaning up in the kitchen. Still only 95%, huh? %. We're almost done. Getting some people thrown into lockdown for finding weapons and things on them, so really, you had to try to bring something. Apparently, he didn't have anything. He got flagged by the metal detector, but actually didn't have anything. Okay, fantastic. So we did get the completion for serving the single low quality meals. So what I'll do is we'll go to regime. We're gonna put some more eat time back in here, and what I really want is I want to get at least 7 to 8 hours of work in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Is that, yeah, there's 7 hours right now. If we could get another hour in, that would be nice. But I think maybe we'll just do this for now. That should work out pretty well. But what we're gonna need to do eventually to get the completion for this other thing is serve 3 high quality meals. For today, I'm just gonna let them get the 2 normal meals. So we'll go back to policy here and go normal. There we go. And then tomorrow we'll actually switch it over. So this will just be like a typical day, and that should be fine. And that is a lot of trays. I wonder if we need to hire another cook. How many do we have? Just 2? If we only have 2 cooks, we definitely need to hire another. Let's Let's take a look at our staff. No, there's 3. Oh, he's resting. We'll get back to work, buddy. These other guys they're doing their jobs. Okay, so looks like we're doing pretty okay. I think everyone's going to be a lot happier now that they're actually getting enough food. So I'm going to actually start expanding on these blocks here. Let's see. So let's throw down some foundations. We want to go ahead and go like that. And like that. So it requires an entrance. I really don't want to buy something that we're not going to use. So we know we're going to need a jail door here anyways for one of these other cells, so we'll put one in each one. And that should be enough to build those. I think this one is a little bit messed up because we put the door there and it's still saying requires an entrance, so let's take a look here. That should do it. Good, that's fine. We'll have them dismantle that. And I think once work is over, we'll do a shakedown. Kind of get everything back to normal. Get any weapons that people have off of them. Because from here on out, they should be pretty happy. As long as we're not experimenting with their food anymore. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Perfect. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have them dismantle this door. I already told them to dismantle that door. Yep. We're going to have them tear down this wall. So, demolish walls right here. And demolish that wall as well. And that should be enough for right now. Ooh, our workmen are tired. Well, that's okay. Just get back to work, guys. Alright, so they're busy installing lights, which is fine. I don't think they've done that here. Go ahead, guys. Alright, so now that they've got that done, we need to do a little bit with the materials here. We'll go ahead and get a brick wall, put it here. We need to get some electricity in these cells. So we'll go ahead and go like this, bring this down just a little bit. That should be more than enough. Same thing over here, that'll light up that last cell. And that should be just fine. I think that our water will actually reach to the end here, and we'll see. If it doesn't, we'll kind of approach that as necessary. There we go. And same thing over here, put water in down to there on both sides. So there we go, we'll let them do their thing. And it's actually free time right now, so I think we're going to do a shakedown. Yeah, and you can see it's pretty warranted considering how much they found apparently just lying on the ground. Really, they found a baton on someone. How do you find, like, how does a guard not realize that he doesn't have a baton? I think we're gonna have a lot of people in solitary confinement at this point. Yeah, that's a lot. I think that's more than we actually have. So, alright, so they should be sleeping now. Hopefully things quiet down. And so far we still haven't had an incident, so I think that's okay. I think we want to probably fix this one tile that's kind of out of place there. And we'll go ahead and put... I think that's considered concrete floor. There we go. See what that looks like. Always towards the end of these, like the last 8 or so items, seems to slow down to just a crawl. Come on guys, there's plenty of stuff left to search, like that guy. And it just seems like they just give up. So what is this? A shank. Ooh, somebody was upset. Which one of you had the shank? That's not cool. Alright, so a good idea at this point would have been probably to switch over to the new food regime a little bit earlier, but didn't really do that correctly. Maybe what we'll do is just at the end of work here, well, there's not really a place to throw this in, so I know it's going to kind of interrupt the work day, but maybe we'll throw it right here and then right there and get rid of that. Just because we need to get 3 meals in, so set this to high and high, and then we should start getting credit for that. There we go. And I think once this shakedown is done, we'll kind of call that the end of this episode, guys. We did manage to, get through the roughest part of that, which was that terrible low-quality meals for 2 days. And you could see it kind of added up. They definitely weren't happy about it. No one really did anything, but I think they were getting ready to. So I think it's good that we did the shakedown. And I'm not sure why they can't seem to get these last, like, 7 objects. Like, no one is actually searching anymore. There's plenty of stuff right there, guys. No one's going to search that. Apparently, no one's going to search that. Well, now that they're out of, their cells again, it's kind of pointless to continue the shakedown. So, yeah. So, hopefully it'll be a quiet next episode while we serve them the high quality meals. They should like that. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.